boys. And ain't none of them just alike. All of them different. All of them different.
Yes.
Sister Griffin got one boy.
Yes.
And sometimes you don't understand him.
That's right.
And little Deborah got some twins, and they just as different as night and day. They different from each other.
Wow.
And that just show you God makes us individually. He don't just one day sit down and say, I'm going to throw this much out to the earth. He knows what he's sending before he gets here.
Right. He knows.
Before he gets here.
Amen.
Here this man, the daddy. I could just see him running his household well. You don't never say nothing about the mama, but I imagine he had a wife.
Oh, God.
Now that's me. I think he had a wife. He got these two boys. And they working, I guess he had a big farm. And they working. And the oldest one, he just going about doing what daddy say. But this younger boy, he all of a sudden started thinking, I want to leave this house. I am tired of daddy. Daddy do this, do that, do this, do that. So he goes and says, I want my inheritance. But back in that day, time of day, it was legal for you to give it to him before you died. He said, I want it and I want it now.
Wow.
That's okay, you can have it. You notice he gave both of them that inheritance. He didn't just give it to the one that asked for it. He gave it to each one of them.
That's right.
So this young boy said, I'm leaving here. So he got his stuff together. Most likely he took a donkey or camel or something to ride. I don't think he walked it far, you know, because they had everything they needed.
That's right.
Their daddy was providing them a good home. They had family, they had friends, they had food to eat. They didn't lack anything that they needed because it was provided at the house. He said, I'm going and I'm going to have me a good time.
Yes.
So he went to the big city. Y'all remember that old song, Bright Light, Big City, Gone to My Baby's Head? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Back in the day, back in the 60s? So this is what he aimed for. I am going to the city.
All right.
And I'm going to have me a good time.
Yes.
Birds of a feather flock together.
That's right.
He saw this group of boys and they liked him because he had the money.
All right.
Yeah.
And he was providing for them. We gonna go to the club tonight. And we gonna have a time. After that, we going to the strip club.
Come on now, Mama.
We gonna do this and we gonna do that. And we gonna pick up us some girls to spend the night with us. He had made up his mind on what he was gonna do. He was spending money like it was water.
Yes.
And finally, his money was getting kind of thin.
That's right.
We can't go there tonight, man. We just gonna have to stay here and just talk it out. They said, well, you been paying. Ain't you got enough for us to go?
Yeah.
And then finally, he didn't have no money.
All right.
And on top of that, a famine came. And he was in lack.
Yes.
He had nothing. The clothes he had left home with, he had to sell them.
Oh,
And boy, what you do with all your money?
Yeah.
So, he tried to toughen it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
After a while, he couldn't pay his apartment bill.
All right.
He was evicted.
Make sense of it.
And then his man can go home with you and spend. Man, no. My daddy don't let nobody spend the night.
All right. Make it plain.
He didn't know what to do. He didn't have no idea where to go. And here he is. Come from a wealthy, prominent family. And he's living on the streets.
Wow.
He passed by this new man. Move, you getting in my space. Move, you can't sleep here.
That's right.
Don't over yonder.
Ah.
He didn't have nowhere to go. And then this man come through town. He said, I'm looking for a few people to work. He said, well, shoot, I could work and at least get enough for a meal every day and get somewhere to sleep. But he had no idea what the work was going to be. And he took him out in the country.
Yes.
He said, now this is what I want you to do. And if you don't work, you don't eat.
That's right.
He said, I want y'all to see about these hogs. You got to feed them, and you got to make sure they have water. You know, in the summertime, you got to keep hogs with water. No, they just gonna fall out and die.
They sure will.
And he did this work for a while. And he got to thinking. He said, Lord, help me. And the Spirit of God said, you need to go home, boy. Go home.
Oh my God.
And you see, because in my father's house,
Yes, Lord.
even the hired servant got more than they wanted.
Yeah.
And then I am about to starve myself to death. And messing with this pig food. It don't smell good. I'm tired of smelling this stuff.
Yeah.
So he decided, I'm going home.
Yes.
So he get his stuff together, and he ain't got no transportation no more because he had to sell that.
Funny.
He said, I guess I started. He said, you make one step. I heard him say, God make two. He said, but I'm going to make one step and see what he going to do. So he begins his walk home.
Make it plain.
And he walks and he walks and he walks. And gradually, he's near home. His daddy is on the porch. Just looking down the road. Just been praying for this boy. God sent this boy back home. He know he got a home here. He ain't got to live like that. I don't know what he do, but send him home.
That's it.
And he saw him afar out.
Yes.
He's, oh Lord, that's my boy.
That's it.
And he runs down the road and meet him and he hugs him. And the boy said, Daddy. He said, y'all go get this boy some sandals to put on his feet.
Yeah.
Get him the ring, so the signet ring. So you know what it represented was just like a good credit card.
Yes.
You know how you got them debit cards and you know you got some money and you can just go into stuff. They say you want a credit or debit? Say just take it, that'll be all right. And he gives him this ring. Well, wherever he goes, he's able to get whatever he needs.
Yes.
And the boy said, Daddy, please forgive me. I sinned against you and I sinned against God. Daddy said, I forgive you. That ain't no thing. He said, come on, go home.
That's right.
And he goes home. And he said, y'all get ready because we're going to have a party here tonight. Because my son, that which was lost, is home.
Glory to God.
Right.
He said, amazing grace. How sweet the sound. And the boy said, they're saying a rich like me.
Yes.
He said, I once was lost, but now I'm found. And he is at home.
Yes.
And they are preparing him, getting him new clothes to put on, dressing him back like. And he said, I ain't even worried of this, Daddy. Just make me one of your house servants. I'll do whatever you say. The daddy said, no, you my son.
Yes.
Ah, Jesus.
You my son.
Thank you, Lord.
And then here comes Big Brother. I always wondered about that boy. And what was going through his mind.
Yeah.
He comes up and he hears the music and he hears the singing and he wonders, he said, what is y'all doing? What's going on up here? They said, your brother that was lost, he back at home.
Yeah.
No, like to come. He said, well, he back home. Dad ain't never did nothing like this for me. I've been here with him all the time, working. He ain't never killed the fatty calf for me. He ain't never thrown a party for me. But you know, this older brother, he was doing what Daddy said, but he was selfish too.
Wow.
He was in it for what he could get.
That's right.
And then, here he comes, and look at his brother. What you doing here? Where you coming from? This our days and times. They would say, what you doing here? Who brought you back? Who said you could come back home? Here you here coming to take my place.
Wow.
But the daddy made it plain that the son was welcome back home.
Yes.
And everything was going to be fine.